can it seriously be that Google is finally taking their phones seriously? Because yes, it looks like the company might have a one more thing for their fall event, and it's actually not a crazy idea. We have a ton of information on what Apple plans to release next year, and including also this year, if we can still believe the leaks. And if you're planning on buying a Surface laptop or a Surface Duo for whatever odd reason, you might want to wait a bit. I'm Jaime Rivera, and it's giveaway time. We've partnered with Subcase to give away a couple of iPhones, starting with an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So follow the first link in the description on how to participate, along with that secret code. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with Apple once again, and by the way, the best deals for the day are still in the description. As announced last week at their California streaming event, the public release of iOS 15 is happening today, so check your device if you haven't. And if you can't update right now, but want to make sure that your device is eligible, we have a full list in the description as well. Basically, if you have an iPhone 6s or older, you should be okay with the update. Seriously, Android OEMs, you should learn. But of course, that also includes iPadOS 15, watchOS 8, and tvOS 15, but we still have no date for macOS Monterey. Now, features for iOS 15 include improved FaceTime calls, tools for focus, redesigned notifications, new privacy features, and actually we were expecting more, but that's it. Now, iPadOS 15 is what iPadOS 14 should have always been. Finally, widgets in the home screen. And if you want more information on these updates, I will just link you to our WWDC video for details. And yes, we'll let you know when macOS Monterey is available. Let us know in the comments if you upgraded, and stay tuned on social media as I'll let you guys know if I've had any issues. So far, Garmin watches are not really getting notifications in focus mode, so we'll see when that gets fixed. Now let us shift focus to Microsoft and some new leaks for two different products. We know the company is having a Surface event next week, and now a tipster called Sam tweeted out some specifications and even an image that allegedly belongs to the Surface Pro 8. He claims that we can expect Intel's 11th generation Core processors, a 13-inch display running at 120 Hz with narrow bezels. Of course, it'll run Windows 11, but he also claims that we can expect dual Thunderbolt interfaces. Also, replaceable SSD hard drives like we had on the Surface Pro X. On the image, we can see the design, which looks pretty similar to older models, but shows somewhat narrower bezels as well. Oh, and the image also confirms all the specs he listed above. But moving on to things we're not sure if we're getting, let's talk Surface Duo 2. We have a new FCC filing that seems to be for it, revealing some of the specs. It shows that it'll support 5G, Wi-Fi 6, NFC, and it'll include an ultra-wideband support. There's also a new feature called wireless power transfer, which kind of sounds like wireless charging, but Windows Central claims that the leaked designs are just too thin to fit a Qi coil and still have good cooling, so we'll see about that. So far it's being called flip and flap internally for whatever reasons, and no, I didn't say flop yet. And this event is hinted to bring the Surface Pro 8, Surface Go 3, Pro X, and Surface Book 4, which I am really looking forward to. Let's hope Michael Fisher is happy this time with his Duo. But alright, after last week's event, we have at least a month left for any other Apple announcements, so it means it's time to get back to leaks for devices we're still waiting on, and let's hope these actually work this time. On Mark Gurman's newsletter, he says that he still expects the new MacBook Pros and the AirPods 3 to be announced by the end of this year at some point. And when it comes to next year, Gurman claims that Cupertino plans several new products. This includes new AirPods Pro, a redesigned iPad Pro, a revamped Mac Pro Tower with Apple Silicon, a redesigned MacBook Air, and as many as 3 different Apple Watch models and more. Now, going into a bit of detail, those new AirPods Pro will reportedly feature motion sensors for fitness tracking and nose stems for a more practical Galaxy Buds design. Now, that redesigned iPad Pro might bring a glass back that will bring wireless charging support and the ability to charge your AirPods by placing them on the back of the iPad, like the AirPower that never got launched. Now, Gurman didn't really provide any details on the MacBook Air, but we have some possible leaked color options, and same case with that Mac Pro, where information is rather limited. As for the Apple Watch Series 8, I think last week left us skeptical enough to not even cover this topic. The newsletter claims that 2022 will be the year for Apple's mixed reality headset, and even that LEO satellite functionality for iPhones, which we fully covered and didn't get at this event. Anyways. But finally, for the hottest news today, let's go back to the future still, sort of, and talk about what things to expect for Google's event this fall. At this point, the Pixel 6 series is almost official with the amount of teasers we've gotten, which makes you think, I mean, doesn't Google have something else prepared to make this event hot? Well, let's talk about foldables. We have a report from David Naranjo from the DSSC that point back to the July rumors of a Samsung ultra-thin glass display at 120 Hz making the cut for one of them. And yes, I said one because the other report is that Google is working on another device. It seems Android 12.1 hints to a second foldable Pixel device in the works. The report mentions that this device is codenamed Jumbo Jack. Yes, just like the Jack in the Box cheeseburger. And listen, we don't really know how this alludes to the design or the folding mechanism or a smartphone for that matter, but in the past Google used to name their products by fish anyway. So apparently there is clear evidence that they are using Jumbo Jack as a tester device while in development. And it is safe to speculate that this is the first foldable device to run Android 12. Google is set to be testing posture Android APIs, with the posture being hinge positions like open, closed, half open, and flipped. Now, the company doesn't explicitly refer to it as foldable Pixel, but they do refer to it as Pixel, which might be the biggest hint here. This foldable apparently features two displays, making it sound like a Z Fold 3, but there's a possibility that it might be a totally different design. So could this be a one more thing chance for Google for like the first time ever? In today's question, let us know, I mean, do you think a Pixel foldable is a good idea? Because honestly, I think it is, but because I feel that this might be the opportunity for Google to fix Android tablets, because that is one of the things that I feel, yeah, foldables should be benefited on by. But that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Guys, don't forget about the giveaway on the first link in the description. And again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow me on my personal handles to see me be happy for another giveaway time. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.